The C-SPAN networks bring you long-form public affairs programming from the nation's capital and are a public service of your television provider. C-SPAN, created by cable.
So, yes.
Can you tell us anything about this hacking of CENTCOM? How disruptive is it? Do you have any information on it that you can...
Jim, I don't have a lot of information on this. It just occurred, within the last hour or so. I can tell you this is something that we're obviously looking into and something that we take seriously. However, just a note of caution to folks as they're covering this story. There's a pretty significant difference between what is a large data breach and the hacking of a Twitter account. So we're still examining and investigating the extent of this incident, but I don't have any information beyond that for you.
On the topic du jour, why did neither President Obama or Vice President Biden or Eric Holder attend the Paris Solidarity March this summer?
Mm-hmm. Well, Jim, I can tell you that what was on the television screens of people across this country, and I think even across the globe, was a remarkable display of unity by the French people in the face of these terrible terror attacks. And the way that country has come together, I do think, struck a chord and inspired people all across the world and throughout this country. It was a remarkable display. There were also a number of other world leaders who were there to participate and show their support as well. And some have asked whether or not the United States should have sent someone with a higher profile than the ambassador to France. And I think it's fair to say that we should have sent someone with a higher profile to be there. That said, there is no doubt that the American people and this administration stand foursquare behind our allies in France as they face down this threat. And that was evident throughout last week when you saw that the president's top counterterrorism advisor here at the White House was in touch with her French counterpart minutes after the report to this terror attack first emerged. You saw later in the day that the President of the United States telephoned President Hollande to not just express his condolences on behalf of the American people to the people of France, but also to pledge any needed cooperation and assistance to conduct the investigation and to bring to justice those who are responsible for those terror attacks. I can tell you that kind of coordination that is the backbone of the strong relationship between the United States and France continues. It continued throughout the weekend, and it continues today. In fact, I can tell you that the French ambassador to the United States will be here at the White House later today to meet with Lisa Monaco, who is, as I mentioned earlier, is the president's top counterterrorism advisor.